everyone. This is Lisa bringing you a barre class. Welcome, Trilogy friends. All right, so we're going to get started here today. What you're going to need is a set of light weights if you have them. Like I always say, if you don't have light weights, I got 3s. You can use anywhere from like 1 to 4s or 5s maybe. You might tire out with 5s. But if you've got soup cans or if you've got any kind of water bottles or things like that, you can use that, or you don't even have to use anything. We're doing a lot of body weight work today. All right, so we're gonna get started. If you've got a mat, you're standing at the end of it. If not, you're just standing. We're gonna inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, fold your body forward at the hips. Walk the hands out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, hold. Now you're gonna walk the hands back, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, reach to the ceiling. You're trying to keep your legs as straight as you can through this. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold. So keeping those legs straight, feeling the hamstring stretch, core's working back. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, walk out, 2, 3, 4. Hold plank. Upper back's engaged, 2, core is tight. Now back, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale, forward, walk out, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Walking back, back, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, last one is here. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold the plank, back, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, good. We're just gonna walk back out one more time. So walking those hands back out, you're gonna plank. In this position, you're gonna bring your left foot up towards your left hand. You're going to, showing you from the front, you're gonna come sit down and do it a little bit and press that knee open with your left elbow so you're feeling a little stretch through your right hip flexor and a little bit of that left inner thigh and hip flexor. Now we're gonna switch sides, walking your right knee up towards right hand, pushing, see? So I'm neutral here, now I'm pushing that knee open slightly, toes facing forward. Good, switch sides. Core is engaged too, you're like in a plank there as you're stepping back, open that knee. Switch sides. Open the knee. Hold, hold, hold. Switch. Opening that knee. Good. Switch, we're gonna do, after this, one more side. Open that right knee. Last one, on this side that is. Pushing that right hip down towards the floor, feeling that hip flexor stretch, and switch sides. Good, come to standing. If you've got weights, you're gonna pick them up. If you don't, totally cool too. All right, so we're gonna come to lunges with an overhead press. So I'll show you from the side and then from the front. We're gonna have left foot forward, right foot back, head, shoulders, hips, all in a straight line here. So my elbows are gonna be up at shoulder height. I'm gonna lunge down. Notice when I lunge down, my back knee drops towards the floor, head, shoulders, hips all stay in line. This front knee stays behind the toe, okay? So adding on to that, so we're gonna elbows at shoulder height, we lunge down, and as we stand up, we press up overhead, exhaling. Okay, so keeping that core nice and tight the whole time too. Get ready. In 3, 2, let's go. Lunge and press. Lunge and press. Good, down. Feeling the quads. Lunge and press, we got it. Breathing, 8 more, 8, 7, elbows dropping to about shoulder height, 5, 4, 3, losing my balance, 2, 1. Now elbows are gonna stay at shoulder height. We're gonna close and open. As you open, you're squeezing the shoulder blades together. Lunge and squeeze. Dropping that back knee down towards the floor. Squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top, working a little bit of that upper back. 8, 7, 6, 5. After 4, we're gonna hold low in the lunge. 3, 2, 1. Hold low in the lunge. Lift an inch, lift an inch. We're just pulsing that little goalpost press. Pulse, pulse, good. Breathing here, you got this. For 8, 7, I know, 6, 5, weights get heavy fast. 3, 2, hold the weights here. Down an inch in the lunge. You're holding isometrically those weights up at shoulder height. Woo. For another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides, rolling the shoulders back and forwards a couple times. Awesome. All right, so we just had our right leg back. Now we're gonna put our left leg back. We're still gonna be working shoulders, but it's gonna be a little different. Same position with that lunge. Front knee stays behind the toe. That back knee drops down towards the floor. Head, shoulders, hips, all stay in line there. All right, so our thumbs are gonna be facing like forward here. Weights in at our sides. We're going to lunge and then lift up to shoulder height as we come to the top of the lunge, okay? Get ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's lunge, lift, lunge, and lift. So keeping this controlled, you're not swinging those weights. You're lifting them and lowering them. Because if you swing them, you're gonna get very little out of this because they're very light weights. Lunge and lift. Thumbs up towards the ceiling. Whew. We can do this for 8 more, right? 8, 7, keep those shoulders over hips. 6. After 5, we're gonna turn this to a lateral shoulder raise. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now weights down at your sides. We're gonna lunge and lift up to shoulder height. Lunge down, lift up to shoulder height. So directly up to shoulder height, arms out to the side. They can be angled a teensy bit towards the front. Lunge and lift. Legs feeling toasty. I know mine are. Mine already felt toasty before I came in today, so this is really fun. Come on, hang in there with me. You can do this for another 8, 7, 6, 5 more, and then we're gonna pulse the lateral raise. 4, we'll hold low in the lunge. 3, 2, 1, now get down low in that lunge. Lift an inch, pulsing the shoulders. Pulse, pulse. We got this. Lift an inch for 8, 7, 6, stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the weights at shoulder height. Down an inch, pulse, pulse. You got it, pulse, pulse. For another 8, 7, I know, shaking. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, oh my gosh, okay. Shaking out a second. All right, so we're gonna come on down to the mat. So we'll give those legs a rest. And we're going to work into some side laying triceps. All right, so these are like a side laying tricep push-up basically. All right, so I'm gonna lay on one side just for the sake of us all being on the same page. Let's all lay on our left side. Little bend at the knees here. You're gonna take that bottom hand and you're just gonna wrap it around your ribs there, like you're giving yourself a little hug. Cute. Take that hot top hand and it's gonna be like right at your tricep here, okay? So that my thumb is touching my tricep. I'm not gonna lean back, I'm gonna lean forward a teensy bit. Elbow is right over my wrist, all right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push through my palm to engage the tricep and lift myself up off the floor and lower down, okay? Try, if you want an extra challenge, don't let yourself rest on the floor, just kind of let your skin just lightly touch the floor on that bottom tricep, and then you push back up. So it's that right top arm that is the tricep we're working. All right, let's do this. We're gonna aim for 12 reps. If 12 is too much, just get what you can get to, and try to stay even on sides if you can. All right, get ready. So that elbow's not pointing out either, it's kind of in, okay? Get ready in 3, 2, let's go. So it's up 2, down 2, good. Up 2, feeling that tricep, down 2, oh gosh. Up 2, 12 might have been a lot, down 2. Up 2, down 2, keeping that elbow in, up 2, down 2. Remember, if you want that challenge of not resting on the floor, you take it, down 2. Up 2, down 2, good, you're pushing that floor away, lift, lift. Lower, lower, we can do 6 more, yeah? Lift, lift, keep that right hand in towards that bottom left tricep. Up, up, down, down. We can do 4 more for another 4. 3 more, lift, lift. Lower, lower, 2 more. Lift, lift. Lower, lower, last one. Lift, lift. Lower, lower, good. So you should have felt that tricep right here on that right side. We're gonna flip it around to the other side. Left shoulder is my back shoulder, so if I like stop, don't pay attention to me, that's because it's like crunching there, and I'll just keep counting out your reps though, okay? So that bottom right arm is gonna wrap around your ribs. Top hand is in at that right tricep here. Elbow over your wrist here, okay? Keeping that hand in close. We're gonna go up, up, down, down. Get to 12 reps if you can in 3, 2, and let's go. So it's lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, working that tricep. Lower, lower, up 2, down 2. Come on, working that left tricep. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Come on, really push the palm into the floor. Keeping that right elbow in towards the body, engaging the tricep. Down, down, beautiful. Come on, you got this. Up, up. Guess who's halfway? We are. Lift, lift. Lower, lower. We can do 5 more, yeah? Lift, lift. Lower, lower. Just 4 more. Come on, tricep should be on fire. Lift, lift. Woo. Lower, lower. 3 more. Lift, lift. 2 more, don't forget to breathe. Last one. Lift, lift. Lower, lower. Good, awesome. Come to a seated position. Just give yourself a little tricep stretch real quick. So you're bringing your left hand back behind you, lightly pressing on that left elbow with the right hand, and switch sides. All right, so last one here, engaging some of the back, and then we will move on to some more lower body. Hooray. All right, so laying on down. You can do this with or without weights, your call. All right, so my arms are out in front of me, feet are flexed, bottoms of the feet, or tops of the feet, I'm sorry, on the floor. My feet are going to stay on the floor. It's just gonna be the upper body lifting, so legs stay on the floor. Palms face the floor. I'm looking down at the mat. Just watch me real quick and then we'll go to it together. So as I lift the chest, my arms are gonna lift up, okay? As they come out to the side, my palms are gonna rotate to face the ceiling. As my chest lifts higher up off the floor, and I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together to engage that upper and mid back, and then as I come back out, palms rotate again to face the floor, and then I briefly rest here. Okay? You can do that without weights too. You gotta trust me, you'll still feel it. Get ready in 3, 2, make sure you're breathing. Let's go. So lift it up, squeeze the shoulder blades, chest lifts, palms rotate to face towards the floor, and back up again. Lift, lift, palms rotate to face the ceiling, exhale, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up, rotate those palms, lift that chest, and down, down. Good, lift it up. Rotate those palms lower. Good. Ooh, these feel heavy today. Lift, lift, lift that chest up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Back down. We got 3 more. Come on. Lift, squeeze. Lower, lower. 2 more. Come on. You're gonna stay looking down at the floor the whole time. Nice neutral neck. Last one here, we got this. I'm struggling too. Squeeze those shoulder blades and lower, lower. Good. Come to a child's pose. So feet together, knees wide. Reach the arms out in front of you. Good. All right. So coming to a standing position. So we're going to move on to some isolated lower body work. So you put those weights aside, grab a sip of water if you need it, and get ready for the fun. So we're going to do some stuff in second position. First, we'll kind of just get a feel for second position, especially if you're new to barre. And then we'll add on all the fun stuff. And I'm sure I'm gonna feel like I'm dying. Maybe you will too, I don't know. All right, so heels in, toes out. Inner thigh faces towards the front of the room. Excuse me. Head, shoulders, and hips all stay in that straight line like I'm always talking about. Arms out in front like you're hugging a fake tree, an imaginary tree. As you come down to plie, those knees stay open. Knees also stay behind the toes. Head, shoulders, and hips are all in a straight line. So from the side, also your butt's not sticking out, no hip hinge, core stays engaged. So we come down and lift, okay? So let's get a few of those in, and then we'll add on some other stuff. All right, get ready. 3, 2, let's go. It's plie and lift, plie and lift, good. Keep the shoulders over hips, working the quads, working the inner thighs. 8 more, it's 8, 7, 6, 5, keep those knees behind the toes, try not to lean forward. 3, 2, 1, lift the right heel, it's plie. 9, 8, 7, just the right heel lifted. 6, 5, and then we're gonna switch sides after 4, 3, 2, 1, right heel down, left heel up for 10, 9, so you'll feel that inner thigh on the left side a little bit more. 6, 5, 4, 3, after 2, we're gonna stay low. 1, get down low, heels are down, heels lift, heels lower, both heels. If you're struggling with balance, you can have a chair to the side of you, just kind of hold on it. Lift, lift those heels. Stay low in that plie, I know. Lift those heels, we got this. For 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, heels stay lifted, down an inch, plie here, plie, pulse. Heels are lifted if you can. Pulse, pulse. Keep those knees open, working the inner thigh too. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and then we're gonna hold. 3, 2, keep the heels lifted. Get down low and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, get lower. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, get lower, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, come on, you're low. 3, 2, 1, come to the top for a second. Heels down 1 second. Get low again. Heels lift again. We're gonna open the knees, neutral. Open the knees, neutral. So you're just opening those knees a little wider than they already were. Engaging the side glutes, hip area right here. Open, open, good. For 8, 7, find that balance. 6, 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, come on, and 1. Now just hold low, get lower and hold. Keep those heels lifted for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels down, come to the top, brief rest here. All right, so we're gonna be moving through this right leg. So we're going to plie and then come to a curtsy. So it'll look like this real quick. Second position plie, and then you're gonna take that right foot, bring it over towards the left. Curtsy, drop that back knee down towards the floor. So head, shoulders, hips all stay in a straight line. Front knee does stay behind the toe. My right leg is over towards the left. From the back, looks like so, okay? All right, so you've got, it's kind of like a wonky lunge basically, where you just add an angle here. So second to curtsy, get ready. In 3, 2, let's go. So it's second, curtsy, second, curtsy. Good, dropping that back knee down towards the floor in that curtsy. Arms out in front still like you're hugging a tree. Second, curtsy, second, curtsy. We got this. Woo! Second, curtsy. We got 8 more. For 8. Keep those knees nice and wide in that second position. Knees stay behind the toes. 6, working the inner thigh, working glutes. 5 more. 4 more, and then we're gonna like play around with the curtsy. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna curtsy, and we're gonna bring the knee up to the side. It's gonna look like so. So it's curtsy, knee lifts to the side. Finding that balance. So that foot, so I'm talking about finding balance and falling over. So that toe's pointed, knee is slightly to the front. Squeezing a little bit of obliques, working the core, working the quad. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's curtsy and lift. Finding that balance. Curtsy. You're like lift hold there for a second. You're working that right oblique. Remember that right leg passes past your left hip. Plie, lift. So we're like slowing it down here. Breathe. We got 8 more, my goodness, for 8. Feeling that left glute, yeah? 7, 6, 5 more, and then we're just gonna pulse the curtsy. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Get to curtsy. Down an inch, pulse, pulse. Drop that back knee towards the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to second. Right leg still working. This is a long sequence. We're doing a lot standing, and this will be the bulk of the workout today, okay? Heels and toes out. So if you need something to bounce on, go for it. We're gonna plie and then knee crunch. So the difference between what we just did and this knee crunch is you're also crunching the upper body towards the knee, working the oblique. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's plie, crunch, plie, crunch. Good. Making sure, exhale on the crunch. So bring like that rib and that hip bone like together, like a little standing crunch. So kind of just bringing that elbow down with the side of your body will help you get that little oblique engagement in. Lift that knee. 8 more. 8. Whew, try not to lean forward. I'm reminding myself of that too. 6. 5. 4 more. 3. 2. 1, now it's gonna be plie, hip lift. So in this hip lift, slight bend in that left knee, right hip faces the ceiling, hips stay or top of the hip faces the ceiling, hips stay facing forward. Squeezing right here, side glute hip area. It's not a swing, okay? 3, 2, let's go. Plie, hip lift. Plie, hip lift. Good, so finding that balance and control. Very nice. Plie, hip lift. 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4 more, you got this. 3, then we're gonna pulse the hip. 2 more. Last one, plie, hip lift. Now, slight bend in that left stabilizing knee. Right toe taps the floor, leaning slightly into the left. We lift and tap, lift and tap. Good. So keeping that core nice engaged, finding the balance. Just lift and tap. Your knee and your thigh faces towards the front of the room. 8 more here for 8, 7, you got it. 6, this is like the last bit on this side. 5, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna hold it high. Lift an inch, lift an inch. Find that balance, lift the pulse. Feeling that side glute, hip area. Ooh, I need something to balance on. Lift, lift, good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake it out. Grab a sip of water, because we got 2 sides and we're going on to the other side. All right, give yourself a quick quad stretch each side. And switch a switch. Got that other side. We're not gonna do all of that second position stuff we did at the beginning though, just the stuff where we're moving through now. It'll be the left leg, just to keep us even. All right, so remember, we did that second position in curtsy. So heels in, toes out. Now that left leg in your curtsy is going to be moving over towards the right side, dropping that left knee down towards the floor, sitting into the right glute. Okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's plie, curtsy, plie, curtsy, good. Plie. Keeping those hips, shoulders, head, all in line in that second position. Well, through the whole thing, really. Plie, curtsy, drop that back knee down towards the floor. Whew. Sit into it. Knees are nice and wide open to get that inner thigh here. 7, 6, 5 more. That right foot stays slightly open to the side in the plie, and then it slightly pivots to the front. 3 more. Oh my goodness. 2 more, then we're gonna stay with the curtsy. Last one. Stay here with the curtsy. So remember, we're gonna curtsy and then come to the knee lift to the side. 3, 2, let's go. It's curtsy and lift. Sorry, curtsy. Keep your arms out in front. I lied. Sorry, curtsy and just lift, hold. So finding that balance, lifting that knee out to the side and slightly angled to the front. Curtsy, lift, lift, hold. Curtsy, keep those shoulders over hips. Curtsy, lift, lift, hold. Breathing nice, slow, and controlled here. Good, 8 more. Curtsy, lift, lift, hold. 7 more. Come in, you're feeling that right glute. Feeling a little bit of left oblique. Curtsy. 5 more. 4 more. 3. Hold. 2 more. Oh gosh. Last one. And then we're gonna pulse the curtsy. Lift, lift, hold. Get that left leg back behind you. Struggling. Down an inch, pulse it low, pulse it low. That's like how bar goes though. Like, so I make it hard enough to where like the most insanely conditioned for bar person can still feel a challenge, but also, you know, then you stop where you need to. I feel like I have to shake it out sometimes too. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, okay guys. All right, told you on the struggle bus. Coming to that second position now. We're gonna do that knee crunch. So it's gonna be the left knee lifting. Elbow, knee together, getting that little oblique crunch here. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's plie, crunch. Exhale as you crunch to really get that oblique engaged. Crunch, plie. So look at that, we're getting standing core too, so we're being incredibly efficient. Keep the shoulders over hips. Knees are nice and wide, working inner thigh for 8, 7, 6, 5 more, we can get there. 4 more, then we'll do curtsy hip, or plie hip lift. 3 more. We're almost there, guys. 2, last one, plie, lift. All right, now plie, hip lift, knee, remember knee and thigh face forward, no swinging. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's plie, hip lift, plie. So look at that, I'm finding balance there as I lean in towards my right side and lift that leg out to the side on the left. Thigh, knee, face forward, toe pointed, foot flexed. 8 more. 8. Whew. 7. This inner thigh on the right side is really feeling it for me. 6, and your left hip should be feeling it. 5 more, and then we'll isolate the hip lift. 4 more. And you might find one side's harder than the other. 3 more, that's normal, especially for your balance. 2 more. Last one, hips facing forward on that hip lift. Stay here, legs straight. Lean slightly in towards that right, core's engaged. Lift, tap, lift, tap. Make sure you're not swinging. Hips stay forward. So you're not gonna have a huge range here because your hips are forward. If you were to open your hips, you'd have a wider range, but you'd be working more into the hip flexor. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5 more, we got this, come on. 4 more, and then we'll do those pulses and we'll be done with the standing work and move to core. 2, you're doing great. Last one, hold it high. You'll feel a little oblique too. Lift an inch, lift an inch. Balance on something if you need to. If you don't need balance, you work on that balance with a strong core here. 8, 7, 6, hips stay facing forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Work on sweat, nice. All right, shake it out. Give you a quick quad stretch. Opposite foot to opposite hand. Push that foot into the hand, bring the knee and hip back slightly. And switch sides. All right, moving on to just some brief core work. So we did a lot of core work standing, and you'll be done. Awesome. All right, so standing at the edge of our mat, kind of ending how we started here. You're gonna inhale your arms up to the ceiling, exhale hands down. We're gonna walk those hands out and we're gonna come into a mountain climber. You can either slowly drive the knees to the chest or you can do like a little running mountain climber, okay? 3, 2, inhale, exhale down, walk out, 2, 3, 4, knees to chest for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands back. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward. Out. 2, 3, 4. Knees to chest for 8, 7, 6. You can either step it or hop it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands back. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale. Out. 2, 3, 4 knees, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 2 more rounds. Exhale. Out. 2, 3, 4 knees for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands back. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Out. 2, 3, 4. Knees. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk hands. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Stay standing. Exhale. Very nice. All right. Coming back on down to the mat. We're going to come to plank pike reaches. So, that'll get you out of breath a little bit. All right, so we're doing tons of stuff in plank. So, shoulders over wrists. Core is engaged, so your hips aren't down to the floor. Your butt's not also up to the ceiling. You're right here. So what we're going to do from there is we're going to take the opposite hand and we're going to, as we engage the low belly, lift the hips up to the ceiling, you're going to try to take that opposite hand and reach it towards the thigh, knee, shin, whatever you can reach there. Exhaling as you lift your hips up to the ceiling, okay? Get ready. In 3, 2, let's go. So lift, tap, and center. Lift, tap, and center. Good. Exhale. Exhale. Reach, tap that shin, center. Reach, tap the shin, center. Come on. Exhaling as you're lifting up. Low belly squeezes. Do 4 more, yeah? For another 4. 3, 2, last one. 1. Child's pose. Good, so feet together, knees wide. Reach your arms out in front. All right, so working through, we're gonna move from a front plank to a side plank. Good times for everyone. All right, so you're gonna be on your elbows for this plank. So from here, we're gonna hold this front plank and we're gonna lift the right heel, lift the left heel. And now we're gonna rotate over to the right shoulder. Hips stacked on top of one another. You can have that top hand to the ceiling or holding yourself on the floor. We're gonna lift the leg twice, top leg, 1, 2. Go over to the left shoulder now. Lift that top leg. Modification, bottom knee can be bent and on the floor like so. Roll back to center. Modification can be on your knees. Lift one leg, and then the other. Over to right shoulder, hips stacked, or you can have that bottom knee on the floor. We're gonna lift the top leg, 1. So this is the modification here, 2. Roll over towards that left shoulder. Lift the top leg, 1, 2. Back to center. Lift the heels or feet, 1, 2. Over to the right. Lift that left leg, 1, 2. Over to the left side now. Lift that right top leg, 1, 2. Back to center. Lift each feet. We got 2 more rounds of this. Left, right. Roll over to the right shoulder. Come on, strong core. Whoo, baby. Lift, 1, 2. Remember, you can be on your knees at any point here. Roll over the left shoulder and lift. 1, 2. Last round here to center. Lift left heel, right heel, over the right elbow. Lift. 1, 2. Over that left arm, and this is the last bit. Whew. Lift, lift, center, and child's pose. Very nice. All right. So we're gonna get one final finisher and then you'll be done, okay? So we're gonna do some hollow holds. I like ending with these sometimes, they're hard. All right, so you're gonna come on your back. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start, your palms facing the floor, you're just gonna lift, hovering your shoulders a few inches off the floor. We'll do that 20 seconds. And then you're gonna lift, hover your feet up off the floor. And then we're gonna hover them all together. So there's gonna be no break in between everything, okay? All right, so you're gonna push your low back into the floor when you're lifting, anytime you've got those legs lifted up off the floor. Making sure you're breathing. Getting the timer here so I don't have to rely on my own internal counting. So if I'm tired, I'll go fast. All right, get ready. In 3, 2, upper body hold, lift, hold. Breathing, shoulder blades hover up off the floor. Your chin, or you're looking up towards the ceiling here. Trying to keep like your ears kind of in line with your shoulders. Lift, hover, shaking's normal at any point. 5, 4, after 3, we're gonna rest the head. 2, 1, head and shoulders down, legs hover up off the floor. If this is, so you're just hovering a few inches, pushing that low back into the floor. If this is too much right now, you can slide your hands beneath your hips to help support that low back. I am shaking, okay? So shaking is normal. Stay with it. 3, 2, and now upper body joins. Upper and lower holding together for 20 seconds. Come on, you got this. Breathe, breathe, breathe. This is your last bit of work, gang. You got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good. Bend the knees. Drop the knees to the right, arms to the left. And switch sides. Ah, very nice. Whew. That was a sweaty one today. Good. Roll on to all fours. Cat, cow. So back arches up like a Halloween cat. And then cow, belly sinks down, chin, chest, tail going to the ceiling. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Good, and then from here, just have those toes tucked under, come up into a downward dog, hips up towards the ceiling. And then just lift your left heel as the right heel presses into the floor. Hold, 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 and then switch. Get a little calf stretch. Good, back to regular down dog, both heels hovering. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. Bring those feet nice and wide. Bring your chest down towards the floor, feeling glutes and hamstrings stretching here. Good, lifting that chest up slightly. Bend the left knee, straighten the right knee, pressing that right knee or right inner thigh down towards the floor. First beat today. And switch sides. Good, back to center. Heel to the feet in. Slowly roll it on up. Head's the last thing to come up. Clasp those hands behind the back. Open the chest. Into the front of the shoulders. Reverse, hollow it out. Upper back stretch. Pull those shoulder blades apart. Keep those fingers interlaced. Reach up towards the ceiling. Lean into one side. Feeling that side body. Stretching all through here. And switch sides. Other side. Breathing. Good, bring one arm out in front, shoulder stretch. And switch. And release. Awesome job. Thank you guys so much for trying the class with me today. Good work. Make sure you hydrate, and I hope to see you guys the next time. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.